What's up everyone, Marcus here again. Welcome back to Twisted Barbell. Thanks for joining me on this week 12 of the training program. And yes, I did make the squat opener. This is the final peak week before next week's testing. Next week will be light training and testing on day 4 of the week, so stay tuned to see what kind of real progression I've made when I test my 1 rep max. So wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Now, if you've been following along, you'll know that I selected 13 weeks for this program. So next week would be the official end of the TSA beginner training program. I emphasize official because instead of starting the next program I had planned, I've decided to participate in the Garage Gym Competition virtual powerlifting meet. That occurs the week of May 15th, so I'll need to repeat an extended block of the peak week training in order to coincide another test week with that meet week. Squats went well on day 1, as did the bench press. Incline bench went well again, and I set up the spotter arms a notch higher to try and ensure I didn't lower the weight below my chin. I have to admit, I had that awful video from Larry Wheels in my mind of his training buddy ripping his pec muscle. That was downright nasty. I hurt my shoulder doing incline bench, but I see now it was actually the upper pec muscle that ties in underneath the front head of the delt. I will post a video giving my overall thoughts of the TSA program once it's over and potential recommendations, so stay tuned for that as well. And I think it'd be fun to participate in the event with others around the world in a virtual setting. Hopefully some of you will also participate, and I'll get to see some video of some of you doing your thing. I've seen some of you guys pushing some real weight on Instagram, but day 1 went well, and we'll move on to day 2. So overall, deadlifts are going very well. Even though the bar is moving well, I am progressing steadily, and I'm looking forward to my new 1 rep max next week. I'm really positive about what that will be. I'm pretty sure I can do 315, maybe 325. I have to say I still dislike the pause deadlifts. I know it's contributing to my posterior chain strength and progression. I just do not like them. Nonetheless, I grind it out. These are 5x2s at 250. Everything is going well. The bar is moving. I'm not experiencing any pain. Unlike bench press this week, you can see my face is grimacing there. This was, I think, 240, and I was experiencing pain in my left shoulder where the pec muscle connects, so I had to lower the weight for the working set to less than what the program called for. I think I might be flaring my elbows out a little bit, I don't know, but I've since ordered a slingshot to try and help with that form. We'll see how that goes. The hip thrusters are going very well. I'm up to 225 with that, and grinding out the sets without issue, still progressing nicely and not experiencing any kind of posterior chain pain. Tricep pushdowns have increased in size, or weight I should say. The dumbbell curls have increased in weight as well. I'm definitely feeling stronger with those. Face pulls, status quo, nothing changes there. 65 pounds going well. And then we move on to day 3. And day 3, like the rest of the week, was a grinder. You already saw what happened in the opener. I managed to get that up, but pretty much every set was the same thing, except for that one. That was the easiest set that I accomplished that day. The other sets were tough to grind out. I had a few close calls, like that one, but how many of those sets can you grind out successfully? Eventually, you run out of gas, and that's exactly what happened here on my next repetition. I put it all out on the floor, and I had to swallow my pride and let my safeties take over for me. But nonetheless, that was the last repetition of the set, so I could rate that at a 10.5, which doesn't really exist, but I got through it. So we move on to lat pull downs. These are going well. I'm trying a little bit of a closer grip based on some research Jeff Newport put out in one of his videos. I'm still at 150 for those. Skull crushers are going well. I'm up to 65 on those. And the same goes for easy bar curls. I'm at 65 with those, and everything's going well. Overall arm strength has improved. Same with my single arm dumbbell shoulder presses here. Strength is going up, and I'm really excited about how my accessory work is going, even though my main lifts seem to be failing me. But now we move on to day 4, which is standard deadlifts. Day 4 was just like the rest of the week. It was difficult and challenging. Although deadlifts have been going well for me overall, it was kind of a struggle. So I'm just chalking it up to being a really bad week overall. I was tired. Everything seemed challenging and difficult, so I actually cut my accessory work toward the end of this. I got through my Bulgarian squats, and that was it. I called it a wrap. Left it alone and figured, you know what, don't overdo it. When your body's giving you the signal and the sign, you should actually, listen to that and pay attention. So I tried an alternating grip with my deadlift because the load is getting heavier and my grip strength is coming into play. My pause bench went okay, but I had to decrease from the 205 to 195 because of that pain in my chest. but that helped me get through it. That 10-pound decrease was enough to get through the rest of the pause bench work. This week coming up is test week, so all in all, the load and volume should be lower, and I'm looking forward to it, but hopefully at the end of the week, I can get through with a decent test. So wish me luck, and thanks again for watching. Take care, everyone.